Mingua meat sticks make you quicker, happier, and keep you at the top of your game. At ABC 36, this on-the-go snack keeps us energized with 2 flavors to choose from, mild and teriyaki. These low-carb, high-protein meat sticks will get you through your hectic day. Delicious and convenient, these healthy Mingua snacks are packed full of goodness. The ABC 36 team is fueled by Mingua beef jerky.
If you're dealing with a sports injury, UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. Ranked as high-performing by US News and World Report, the same physicians who take care of UK athletes are here to offer expert sports medicine care for you and your family. UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, official healthcare provider for the KHSAA.
I'm rolling on empty. Holla if you feel me. Gotta make a pit stop. Got my boys Carr and Robinson rolling with me. I pump my gas. I grab my snacks. I'm saving cash with my Clark's pump and shop app. I pump and shop. I pump and shop. I use the app to pump and shop.
Use Clark's Pump and Shop app to earn rewards and save big.
Use the app to pump and shop.
All right, Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah.
It's a family tradition. Only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials: gas, drinks,
And snacks.
Clark Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually be the secret.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Mingua meat sticks make you quicker, happier, and keep you at the top of your game. At ABC 36, this on-the-go snack keeps us energized with 2 flavors to choose from, mild and teriyaki. These low-carb, high-protein meat sticks will get you through your hectic day. Delicious and convenient, these healthy Mingua snacks are packed full of goodness. The ABC 36 team is fueled by Mingua beef jerky.
And scored tonight by Montgomery County Parks and Rec flag football. The National High School Federation and the Kentucky High School Athletic Association require officials to enforce sportsmanship rules. High school athletics emphasize positive values. The participants have worked hard to create a sense of teamwork, respect, responsibility, and perspective. We remind you that good behavior is expected from all and that misconduct will not be tolerated. Let this competition reflect mutual respect among all participants, officials, and fans. Good luck. Have a great evening and enjoy the greatest sporting event around, Kentucky High School Football.
Who they playing? Oh, West Jazz.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand if you're able and remove your caps for the presentation of our nation's colors and the presentation of the national anthem. The colors are proudly presented by the Montgomery County High School JROTC Honor Guard. The national flag is carried by the Color Guard Commander, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Laura Ellington. The state flag is carried by Cadet Major Dalton Wagers. The right guard is Cadet Second Lieutenant Freddie Vera, and the left guard is Cadet Second Lieutenant Eric Lim.
Welcome to Cunningham Field tonight for high school football. Montgomery County and Mount Sterling hosting West Jessamine Colts. Head coach is Scott Marsh for the coach. Head coach is Michael Cable of Montgomery County. And Coach Meehan is with me as always, along with the King of Stream. And Coach, when you look at this game on paper, West Jessamine should be the favorite, but it should be a good ball game.
Yeah, I saw some film on Montgomery County. I had to search forever, but I found some video. And offensively, they're pretty strong. They got a good quarterback, and they have a good option game.
Jacob Gum is the quarterback. You're right. He's outstanding. And Cooper Swaim is the quarterback for West Jessamine. And he'll throw the ball all over the field to Nash Bird, the wide receiver, to Drew Harden, Bragdon Welch, and also Cooper Wiley, Aiden, Blanton as well. And sometimes he throws to Milford. I tell you what, West Jessamine play a spread offense, and they spread it all over the field.
Yeah, they do. They actually run that spread offense, and they run it real well.
It's Montgomery County and West Jessamine here tonight on the BLK 365, 193 on Spectrum Cable. Thanks for being with us on WKYT. This is Gary Ball and Mike Meehan, Coach Meehan, and the King of Stream, William Warfield. We'll step out. We'll come back here. We'll give you the starting lineups here at Cunningham Field in Mount Sterling.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians. Whitaker Bank is a uniquely Kentucky bank committed to the communities it serves. At Whitaker Bank, you'll find personalized service, a dedication to excellence, and a genuine desire to help you achieve your financial goals. Visit us at any of our conveniently located branches or go to whitakerbank.com to learn how Whitaker Bank can serve you. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Jeff, welcome back. We're so glad to see you.
Sorry, run a little bit late, but I got all your beef jerky.
Perfect. On this way, we're going to get this wrapped right over here. Yeah, boy.
West Jessamine. And,
Montgomery County won the toss and deferred.
They deferred, so it will be Montgomery County defense. We'll set that for you. Aiden Alfaro will be a defensive end along with Gabe Tipton. Jonathan Garcia, Hayden Statton will be the defensive tackles. Linebackers are Graham Claycam, Gunnar Toy, Caleb Jackson. Ryland Bryant will be a corner. The other corner will be Jeremy Hampton. The safeties are Jackson Sparks and Landon Wilson. And the kicker for Montgomery County, they deferred, as Coach said. And the kicker will be Austin Bromagen. He does the kicking for the Indians of Montgomery County. And we gave the defense and the offense of West Jessamine for you. Right off the bat, Coach, we'll get to look at Cooper Swaim, the fine quarterback.
Yeah, I'm really interested in watching him play. Actually, both quarterbacks have the same number. It'll be interesting to watch them both. A little bit different ball game each way. We'll talk about that as we go along. They kind of handle themselves real well, but in different ways.
Caleb Jones will be back deep to receive, along with Bragdon Welch, the deep man for West Jessamine. They're in the white with the light blue, red helmets, and the black uniforms with the blue helmets will be Montgomery County. The Indians are, they're kind of struggling a little bit, Coach, but they've had some key injuries this year.
Yeah, injuries have really hurt them. I think they expected to have a really good team coming back from last year. But, they'll catch up. There's still time in this season.
So here's the kick, short kick, taken and fumbled, and recovered by Montgomery County. And it's recovered right there, and coming up to get it from Montgomery County, Coach, was Owen Burton.
Boy, what a start. Nice kick, high. Little, not an onside kick, but a little looping kick underneath the line of scrimmage there.
Let's quickly set the offense for you for Montgomery as they get the ball to 33. Center will be Scooby Settlers. We'll take a look at that again. Caden Land and Lonnie Land are the guards. Buster Cremens and Zach McIntosh are the guard tackles. Wide receiver Connor Craig. And you got Robbie Howard at an X receiver. The 4 receiver, Durant Owens, and Coach, you can tell us about that in a moment. Caleb Jackson and Landon Wilson are the running backs in the backfield with Jacob Gum. And tell us about what you list as a 4 receiver.
Yeah, they're going to spread the field. By the way, Gary, we have an injury on the field.
Okay.
It was the guy that got blocked away from the ball in order to free the ball. And he looked like he was holding his helmet. Hopefully it's not a head injury.
And you're looking at West Jessamine defense. Cash Thompson is a defensive end along with Connell Sharp. And all that Connell Sharp did was score 36 on the SATs, Coach.
Yeah, ACT. We're going to talk about that at halftime. He's my UFO, so we'll mention that. That's pretty amazing.
I.J. Wilkinson also down there. Linebackers, Aiden Blanton, Bragdon Welch, Nash Bird, and Caleb Jones. And the corners, Luke Allen, Drew Harden, Lincoln Kaufman, and Zach Pinston. That's your defense for the West Jessamine Ball Club. But immediately they kick off, and Montgomery County pounces on it as getting on the ball was Owen Burton, a sophomore.
Yeah, it looks like that gentleman that was injured is fine. He's going to the sideline on his own.
Here's that short kick again.
Right there, bam, he gets hit hard.
And there you see a recovery by Burton. Jumped right on it, didn't he? As you say, the young player shaking up there for West Jessamine, Coach. That's 23, it looks like.
Jude Collier.
Yeah.
My good friend Dean Gary out there
carrying him off took a lick, but he's going to be all right. Everybody's patting him on the back. Good sportsmanship by Montgomery County also on that.
So the quarterback, Jake Gum, with the backfield, Landon Wilson is a lone back with him. Splitting it out, Connor Craig to the right side. To the left side will be Robbie Howard and Duran Owens are out to the left side. So you got Gum with Wilson in the backfield, waiting for the snap. And he gives inside and hitting the backfield and knocked down. Boy, I tell you, it's a good play there right off the bat. Turned in, and it was made by Nash Bird, inside linebacker, 24.
Yeah, a nice play. He broke through the line of scrimmage. You see this again. He hit him and knocked him down, really, but 54 came in there and put the final touch on.
To the 32-yard line, second down.
That was Cash Thompson, by the way.
Yeah. Landon Wilson is behind Gum. Gum is a good passer, Coach.
He's good arm, good ball handler.
Back to pass. It's complete. Over the left side, hit and dropped immediately as the catch was made by Jeremy Hampton. And immediately the stop, Coach.
Drew Harden on it right now. He came up and read that little hitch pass right away.
They only gained about 2 yards. So it's going to be third down. Actually, that's a loss of several yards.
Yeah,
so it'll be third down and long.
That's a little flare screen. LCA, we used to run that. The wide receiver goes and blocks downfield, and the slot back loops to the outside to catch the ball. But you got to block that strong safety, and you got to block that corner.
Robbie Howard, Gabe Tipton to the right side, and to the left is Craig. Quarterback gives to the first man down to 35, and he's going to be tripped up, knocked down right there, Coach, and coming up making the hit is going to be Bragdon Welch.
Bragdon Welch made the tackle. He got a lot of that back, though.
He got about 7 of it back, you're right.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. It was kind of like a delay. It's not a draw, but it's a delay play up the middle there.
Good play by Drew Harden down low, Coach. Made the stop down low. Fourth down, 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. Montgomery recovered the fumble on the opening kick at the 33. They have it fourth down at the 33-yard line. Here's Gum, back to pass. Throws it, and it's in the hole, and it's going to be incomplete as it was intended for Tipton and knocked away. Good defense there by West.
Yeah, Drew Harden and Aiden Blanton both came, put the squeeze on it. The ball was thrown really well. He probably shouldn't have thrown into double coverage like that, but it was a dart. That was a nice throw.
So West Jessamine Colts get the ball back on downs with 9:46 in the first. Cooper Swain, your quarterback. Bragdon Welch is the lone back. He's got triple receivers to the right side. Nash Bird is split out to the left for Cooper Swain.
They like that trips formation.
Swain waiting for the snap at the 33 with Welch behind him. Welch has scored a touchdown in 5 different states, Coach.
That's amazing. No, come on. A touchdown in 5 different states?
That was one of the media stats they sent us. Dean Gary.
That's crazy.
One of the SI athletic directors at West. 1st and 15. And he goes up Welch back to the 34-yard line. Gets about 2 or 3 yards back.
Yeah, there was
and making a hit there. Looked like Garcia.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Garcia went underneath and made a good tackle on that play.
2nd down and 14 at the 29-yard line. West Jessamine triple set receivers to the right. Welch now shifts to the right of Swain. Swain fakes, fires it over the middle. Got his man to the 45. Midfield, going to the 40. Being chased to the 30, 23-yard line. And he's knocked out right there. That catch is made, Coach. That's Drew Harden making the catch and the yards after the catch.
Yeah, Landon Wilson saved the play. Could have been a touchdown. Watch this throw. Nice throw. Yeah. Okay. One of the things that I love to watch quarterbacks, watch their feet. People, you watching this game, when they show these replays, watch the feet of the quarterback. He's perfect steps.
Fires it over the left side to Bird. He's down to the 15 and tripped up right there at the 11-yard line. Making a play there and making that stop is Jackson Sparks, a free safety.
Came over to help, made the stop.
8:57 to go, but I tell you what, this West Jessamine team on the march, aren't they, Coach?
They are. They're moving right down the field, spreading the field out.
Cooper Swaim to Welch, dives down to the 5-yard line.
They run these plays. They're really power plays, but it looks like there may be RPOs too, because the quarterback seems to be looking when he's handing the ball. That ball was a little slick, I'll tell you. That one he almost dropped it. But I think it was because his eyes were on somewhere else, which is fine if it's an RPO.
Bragdon Welch takes it to the 5, and it's going to be second down it's called the 6, Coach. Second down. That's going to be a false start against the West. It's going to move him back. Second down.
That's the second false start.
5 yards to the 11.
Second one on this drive. They had one on the first play. But they made up for it.
Head coach Scott Marsh for the Colts of West Jessamine. We saw East Jessamine last week against the Lafayette. It makes sense that this week we'll see West Jessamine against Montgomery.
Yeah, and then next week we'll probably have North Jessamine or South Jessamine.
And the quarterback Swaim from the 11-yard line. Second down, back to pass, throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. He threw it to the end zone looking for Nash Bird, his 6'3", 200-pound target, a junior, but he couldn't grab that one, Coach.
Yeah, I think he should have ran through the ball. He looked like he stopped and back. See, watch him turn backwards.
Yeah,
if he would have kept going, caught the ball over his shoulder, it would have been a touchdown.
In coverage, it was Ryland Bryant for Montgomery County. It's going to be third down at the 11-yard line for the coach of West Jessamine. Cunningham Field in Mount Sterling, Gary Ball, Coach Mike Meehan, and the King of Stream, William Moorfield. No score. Back to pass. Fires over the right side, and then trying to go up and get the ball, but he doesn't have to. But I tell you, that's a good effort there by
that was
Montgomery County, and that was
Hampton.
Yeah, Hampton making a nice play.
Yeah.
Jeremy, 5'8" senior.
They ran a little flare pass and tried to go downfield with it. They may have come back to that and throw it to that flare.
Here's Easton Earhart in to kick the field goal from about, mark it at the 18 to be a 28-yarder, Coach, for Earhart, who's a really good place kicker. Earhart, he'll kick it.
He's lining it up.
Yep, line it up. Kick is up, and it is going to be good. 28-yard field goal makes it 3-0. West Jessamine top of Montgomery County. 7:48 to go in the first quarter here at Cunningham Field in Mount Sterling. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
Welcome back, Cunningham Field. A good drive by West Jessamine. Drove it down the field. Had a penalty right there near the goal line, Gary, and I think it hurt him, but they forced him into a field goal, made the field goal 3-0.
I think both penalties hurt him that time on that drive, don't you?
Yes, I do. But I'll tell you what, the quarterback had total control what was going on that field.
Here comes the kick down the middle, bounce it around, picked up by Montgomery at the 20 and knocked down at the 28-yard line.
All right, we get to see him on offense again. Let's see what I haven't seen him yet, have we?
Nope. Well, we saw him the first time they had the ball when they got to recover the fumble.
That's right.
3-0.
Fumble on the kickoff.
So Montgomery County and West Jess 3-0. West Jess on top. 7:41 to go in the first quarter at Cunningham Field. Want to thank all the sponsors tonight: Roberts Insurance, Joe and John Roberts, Sutherland Chevrolet. That's of course Don Gambert and all the staff there at Sutherland Chevrolet. First down at the 28-yard line for Montgomery County's Jacob Gum, and he's got in the backfield Wilson, and there goes a penalty flag down.
Another flag.
Adrian Alfaro's in the backfield now with Gum. Going to move him back to the 23-yard line, Coach. Penalties really hurting both ball clubs.
Yeah, and it just took them too long to get to play on the field. It was after a timeout. I mean, after a exchange of possessions.
Back to pass is Gum. Fires it over. He's got Alfaro, and he's running up, and he gets it up to the 25-yard line. And hustling over there to knock him out was Nash Bird, the inside backer.
Yeah, those inside backers for West Jessamine are very, very active. I was watching number 3 for West Jessamine also, Aiden Blanton.
Yep.
He's all over the place.
90 miles an hour, as Coach describes him, Coach.
Yeah, he looks like he's the leader out there, too.
Here's Jacob Gum, the quarterback. This time he has Landon Wilson with him in the backfield. Trip receivers to the right side. Gum back in the pocket, fires it over. It's caught up to the 30 and barrels up to 35. Good job there. Nice running by Gabe Tipton, 6'2", 220-pound senior. Lowered his head and got another 5 yards, Coach.
Yeah, I think he ran over Luke Allen there right at the end. Yeah, they're a good team. This quarterback's excellent too. We got 2 really good quarterbacks in this game. Both of them are well coached. Their delivery's fine. Their feet are fine.
He ran out of bounds to stop the clock. It goes Gum up to the line. Harry keeps it. Dives up to the 40-yard line. Got the first down. First down by Gum on a quarterback keeper to the 40-yard line, and big number 65. That's I.J. Wilkinson was in there making the stop.
Yeah, he was on the bottom. He needed some help getting up. They came to the line, watch it, no hesitation at all. And the way they run that is kind of similar to what the Eagles run, except the tush push does not come from the back. It comes from the guard or the tackle that pulls around.
So he's tush pushing.
He is. I like that. They loop that. I think it was a tackle. Loop him around, and he gives him a good shove from behind.
1st and 10 for Montgomery County. Inside handoff,
nice
and
play.
It goes to the first running back through the hole, and he gets nowhere, making a stop. The play is Bird again, and also Blanton.
Those 2 guys, we're going to hear his name a lot. Both of those guys' names a lot in this game. These linebackers are very, very good.
The ball carrier, I believe, was kind of shielded. Looked like it was Wilson though. The ball carrier that time, it got no gain.
Yeah, look at Nash Bird. He's 6'3", 193 pounds. That is a perfect size for that linebacker.
And only a junior, Coach.
Oh man. Trip
set out to the left for Gum. Motion to the near side by Tipton. Here come pressure, and they hit him. That's going to be That's going to be a flag, because you just can't come in and hit the quarterback like that.
Well, you can, but I think the whistle blew.
Yeah, the whistle did blow because they stopped the play. That'd be a 15-yarder against West.
Yeah, it's not like, yeah, against both teams. There was a false start against the offense, whistle blew, and then the defensive players come in and hit anyway. I am not sure. I did not hear a whistle, but we're not in a position where we can hear it. But it still would have been a roughing
They'll
penalty.
mark it off from that point to 34-yard line. And here he goes. Let's see what this will put it up near the 50-yard line. 50-yard line, Coach, is where Montgomery will get it. first down at the 50. Montgomery gets aided by this penalty. I don't know why West would come in and hit the quarterback when they knew there was an offside penalty against Montgomery.
I don't know. There's
Jacob Gum gives his second man, Tipton, and he barrels down to the 46-yard line. And that's a big run by Tipton. Tipton does have any. He just takes on everybody and runs over top of them.
He does.
Gabe is a 6'2", 220-pound senior who's been injured. He's one of those injuries I was talking about, Coach, early in the season. First game back for Gabe.
Well, good for him. He's back, and he looks like he's full speed. So,
collarbone injury, I believe, Coach. Wideouts both sides. Robbie Howard comes to the near side, trips it out to the far, and the quarterback, Jacob Gum, gives it to Alfaro to the 40, takes it down the 40-yard line. That's run by Adrian Alfaro. He's a 6'1", 215-pound senior. Coming up to make the hit was Aiden Blanton again.
Yeah, he's stretching that collarbone a little bit.
He looks like he hurt his collarbone a little bit, Coach.
Looks like he got a little stinger, they call him.
Yep.
A little stretch of that nerve.
4:52 to go in the first quarter. 3-0 West on top. Montgomery's marching, Coach.
They're with the aid of a penalty.
Yeah,
remember that. But
big 8, 15-yarder. Late hit on the quarterback. Gum at the 40-yard line. Gives now to Alfaro. Bounces outside. He takes it down to the 36-yard line. That should be a first down for Montgomery County.
Caleb Jones and Drew Harden in on the tackle that time.
What just run by Alfaro? Bounces outside, lowers his shoulder, and gets the first down, Coach.
That's a nice job.
Adrian Alfaro, what a run. Number 6 saying, "Feed me, Coach." Did you see him say, "Feed me"?
Well, I would if he keeps running like that. Hey, I.J., I think that's his name.
Wilkinson.
Wilkinson at nose is dominating, but he's just not getting it where the ball carrier is.
Gum back to pass. Throws it over the middle, and it's caught by Tipton. He bobbled it. He hauled it in. Got the first down after he bobbled it.
Oh, man.
And that's it. Let's look at that again, King. That was a great catch by Tipton.
I thought Pinkston had the interception, to tell you the truth.
Look at this.
He bobbles it. Here comes Pinkston.
Bing, ding, 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 ding. Like the Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey, but he made a catch.
Man.
Tipped him with the reception. 3-4.
Nothing wrong with having luck.
No.
But he concentrated on the ball, too. Let's give him that. Give him credit.
Landon Wilson in the backfield with Jackson, Caleb Jackson. They pitch it to Wilson. Following Jackson. Fumbles the football. Recovered at the 15 by West. Coming up with the football there is Drew Harden. They were driving down. They got it down to the 20. They fumbled it at the 15. Harden made it pay.
He left his blocker. Watch. See his blocker cutting in there to make the block? But he cuts. Oh, yeah, that play was made by 21. Got his hand in there. Jones. Caleb Jones.
So it'll be West Jessamine football, 3:26 to go, and they stopped this drive by Montgomery County, and I tell you, that's a big turnover. Turnovers are always a difference, Coach.
Yeah, especially early in the game, because it makes you start questioning yourself. Then defense has to come right back out on the field.
Cooper Swain with backs to each side. Gives second man through to the 20-yard line, 21-yard line. The ball carrier was Bragdon Welch. There you see Welch, number 6. Picks up about 5 yards on that play.
Yeah, one of the linebackers, I think it was Clay Camp, made the tackle.
Quarterback gives around the right side to Jones. Caleb Jones tripped up. That's a nice play turned in there, and a nice play. Coach making that play.
Alfaro, buddy.
Yeah, Alfaro, one of the defensive ends. Aiden Alfaro, number 6. It'll be third down at about 4 for West Jets with 2:42 to go. First quarter action. It's homecoming here tonight at Cunningham Field. Quarterback keeper. No, that's going to be Alfaro, and he will take it. And Welch up to the 33-yard line. Welch will take a direct snap, and I think he'll get the first down, Coach.
Hey, Gary, if we see that again, you hear me talk about a short back all the time? Well, they had one of the offensive linemen in the backfield as a blocker. See him on the right side?
Yep.
I call that a short back. He came in and tried to get a block on the outside.
I tell you, Welch cut it outside. That's where he's going to get more yardage and a first down.
Yep.
Swain fires it over the left side, caught up to the 39-yard line. And that's going to be a nice pickup there. And it's hauled in by Bird.
Yeah, Gabe Tipton, I think it was the guy who grabbed him and threw him out of bounds there. So
pick up a 7 to be second down and 3. They got to get to the 43 for a first down there at the 39-yard line. A minute 48, that's all that remains in the first quarter.
They're running at a pretty good pace, too. They do get up to the line of scrimmage quick, but then they get a play from the sideline.
Jaden Milford, and motion to the near side by Harden. Back to pass. Swain fires a deep downfield, incomplete. Intended receiver was Nash Bird, but it was thrown way over Bird's head and goes incomplete.
Yeah, I think probably quarterback's going to say, hey, when we run that, stay on the hash. Don't wander to the middle of the field because the hash is going to be open. If you wander to the middle, the safety's going to pick you up.
3-0, West Jessamine leads on a 28-yard field goal by Easton Earhart. On their first drive, they had settled for that Earhart field goal. And now it's 3rd and 4 at the 39-yard line. Cooper swing. Fakes. Looks to pass.
Nice.
It's caught. And Jones upended at the 43. And that's a play there. Turned in nicely, coached by, and that was Jeremy Hampton making the play.
Yeah, watch, he flips. It's where his butt lands, where the ball is. Watch. Right there. That ball should be right there on the, yep, they got it right.
So 44-yard line, that's a first down. 1 yard beyond the line of scrimmage. And a direct snap, and he's hit and dropped immediately. That's a good play, and that's turned in by Alfaro.
Alfaro's all over the place. Alfaro looks like he's having trouble catching his breath. I wonder if he's got a little cold going or something, a little allergy. This is too early in the game to be huffing and puffing, brother.
Second down, 11. And the first quarter's coming to a close here. Quarterback,
34 seconds.
Cooper Swain with 34 seconds. Takes a snap, gives off the left side, and running with it, Alfaro and Bragdon Welch. And Welch takes it all the way to the 40-yard line of Montgomery. I tell you, that's a good run there by Welch.
Excellent run, and it looked like Landon Wilson made the tackle, and he's the last man down there.
To the 39-yard line. First and 10.
15 seconds.
You have the quarterback, Cooper Swain, with Welch in the backfield, and Caleb Jones back there with him too, 21. Waiting for the snap. Gives to Jones. Dances in the line, hit, knocked backwards at the 38-yard line. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Jackson was in there to make the stop for Montgomery County. We'll come back to the second quarter. West Jessamine 3, Montgomery County nothing here at Mount Sterling's Cunningham Field on the Game of the Week on BLK 365. We'll be back after this.
Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah.
It's a family tradition. Only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials. Gas, drinks,
and snacks.
Clark Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually be the secret.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
This is where it all started. right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Hey, Ab, what's the new flavor?
You don't know?
No!
If you don't know, I can't tell you. Jeff, that's mine.
Ooh, baby in here. It's Cajun. Hey, Si, I gotta find out this flavor. Bourbon, mild, hot, teriyaki. I'm never gonna find this flavor. Regular. Hey, Si, I think I know the new flavor. Oh, man. It's...
What am I gonna wear? Sis, are you ready yet? You know Uncle Rick's waiting on us. I'm almost ready.
Them girls are taking forever.
Wait, Keelan? Game?
Girls, you know where we always stop first.
Clark's! Wherever your next adventure takes you, make sure Clark's is your first stop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Believe in hope, in willpower, in work, in seeking, in screening, in knowing, in treating, in dedication, determination, and we're getting through this, whatever it takes, in bravery, in breakthroughs, in beating the odds. Believe in a cancer-free future for all of Kentucky. Believe in Markey.
Yep. Here's a handoff to the fullback, and he barrels it up for about 4 yards, and that's about it. And the ball carrier was Gabe Tipton. It's obvious that Gabe Tipton's going to be a primary ball carrier here tonight. There's Gabe. He's a good-looking player, 6'2", 220, and a senior.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Wilkerson again. I mean, he's like that extra stuffing, cheese stuffing in the crust. He's just always stuffing it in there.
Yeah, 65 right in the middle there. Wilkinson making a lot of plays. Gum fakes, rolls right, and he's going to tuck it to the 25, fumble, and it's recovered by West at the 30-yard line. Coming up the recovery was Drew Harden.
They better take another look at that. He might have been down. Prep spin will give you a look at it.
There he is. He's going to the right, and the ball was stripped out. It was stripped out of there. I don't know, Coach.
Yeah, it looks close. His rear end hit the ground.
Here I get extra close up.
Well, we're going to get it when we get a chance. Yeah, here we go. I don't know. His rear end might have been down on the ground.
I think it was a fumble. So we disagree, I believe, for the first time this year.
No,
Coach.
because it obviously was a fumble.
Yeah.
He fumbled the ball.
Well, I mean.
But he might have been down.
Well, I don't think he was.
Okay. Well, this game has been nothing but back and forth.
I know, with fumbles and so forth. West Jessamine's fumbled the ball twice, and Montgomery's doing an interception and a fumble. Back to pass, thrown over the middle, and it's caught to the 10, to the 5, and he is going to take it into touchdown. That's Nash Bird. Bird with a nice yak, yards after catch, and the touchdown, making it 9-0 West on top of Montgomery County.
That was a little slip screen. He ran. Probably the slot receiver, maybe outside. I don't know if we see it again. Slipped to the inside and caught the ball on the run. That's the key.
Here is C. Swain.
Yeah, the outside receiver.
Pass to Nash Bird.
1, 2.
Right here he makes this
3,
cut and breaks the tackle.
4. Nice job.
So here's the Earhart extra point. It's up and it is good. 10-0. West Jessamine on top of Montgomery County. 10:15 to go in the first half here at homecoming tonight at Montgomery County. We'll be back after this. 10-0. West Jessamine leads on the Mingua beat Jerky. UK Sports Medicine Game of the Week. Montgomery's got some, with Gabe Tipton, they got some running backs. They got to get it going here in this first half, Coach. Down 10-0. It's West Jessamine Ball Club.
Yeah, that's a good job of recovery there.
Yeah, good recovery by Montgomery at the 38-yard line, and they're pouncing on the ball was number 18, Coach.
Yeah, that was Jackson Sparks.
Yeah.
You were absolutely right what you just said. They got to get something going, and they're a little discombobulated.
Well,
they just don't seem to quite be in the groove right now.
Well, Montgomery was really hurt. They had a nice drive going. They got it down to the 15-yard line. They fumbled the ball. Recovered by West, and fumbles will kill you, Coach.
They will, and this is a hard-hitting game. So these running backs, receivers need to hold on to the football.
West Jessamine up 10-0 over Montgomery County. Jacob Gum slides, gives the second man through. We're trying to see if that's Tipton. Waiting as he gets up off the pile. Coach, I'm not sure who the ball carrier was.
I think it was Tipton.
Okay.
But 58 was in on the tackle. I'm going to make sure we get the right
That's
people.
That's Sharp, the young guy you're going to highlight at halftime.
Yeah.
He scored 36 on the SAT. Perfect score, Coach.
It's amazing.
Second down and about 8 for Montgomery County. Quarterback shifts Tipton to the left. He's back in the pocket, steps up. He's going to run it to the 45, slide down to the 47, and there's going to be a stop made, and that was by Lincoln Kaufman, the safety.
Yeah, he just slid down. Kaufman flew over top of him.
Yeah, but he got the first down.
Yep.
Got the first down as he took it. That was a good ball carry by Jacob Gum, the quarterback. Good recognition where the first down was.
Yeah, he saw the pressure, and I think they were in man defense. And when you're running man-to-man with these receivers down the field, that leaves the quarterback uncovered.
So Gum, senior quarterback,
yep,
back to pass, throws it over the right side, and it's going to be broken up. And the receiver that time was Tipton. He wanted 15 to be called for an interference, but that won't be called. That's Luke Allen, the cornerback.
Coach is not happy with that. He feels like maybe should have had an interception there. Yeah, they're throwing those deep sideline patterns, and they seem to be reasonably accurate, but they've been covered. They're playing man-to-man. You better beat that man.
That was intended for Robbie Howard, number 5, who's 6 foot and a senior quarterback. Gives inside to the ball carrier, Wilson, and he's going to be shut down and maybe gain about a yard.
Okay. I don't know who made the tackle, but who made the play was Lincoln Kaufman. Lincoln came up and absolutely, he was coming full speed, locomotive, and hit the running back. I like this West Jessamine defense. I like the way they play. They're very aggressive.
Third down and about 10 yards to go for the Indians of Montgomery County. Tipton goes in motion. Away from Gum back to pass, throws it and diving, but he can't come up with it. Intended receiver was Duran Owens.
Yeah, it was a good job of coverage out there. Actually, he had to throw it outside like that, or it might have been intercepted. They're running that 4-3 look now and zone. They were in man and man on first couple downs. On 3rd and long, they go into that soft zone like a shell coverage. And it's going to be hard to get anything going against that, except maybe in the middle.
So they'll have to punt the ball to West Jess. Jones and Welch will be back deep. Jacob Gum does the punting, the quarterback. They say he's a good punter, Coach.
Well, he's a good quarterback. Be a good punter.
High snap. Gum gets it off and shanks it on the right side. And it goes out of bounds. No, right there at the not a very good punt. Only covers about 7 yards.
Well, he had like a Tyrannosaurus Rex coming in on him there. He basically had to punt it straight up in the air. It would have been blocked and maybe even returned for a touchdown. So I don't know how that guy got through there, but he had a free shot at that punt.
So West Jess will be at the 48-yard line, up 10-0. A 28-yard field goal by Earhart. Touchdown by Bird on the reception. As you said, Coach, it was a jailhouse screen, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Ran it in from 15 yards out. Cooper Swaim is your quarterback. Waiting for the snap. Swaim fakes now. Back to pass. Throws it deep down the right side, and he overthrows Bird, his intended receiver.
Boy, I tell you what, he's overestimating Bird's speed, or Bird might be getting bumped or something, because all of those balls have been too long. And that's a good-looking receiver, too.
He's good size. He's 6'3", 200 pounds. They like him for college football. Next year, he's only a junior, Coach. Give up the gut and to the midfield stripe, and then knocked down is Bragdon Welch. On the play was making a nice play was number 6. That was Alfaro.
Yeah, Alfaro came in to make the hit, but
so it'll be 3rd and 7.
They're having trouble blocking him. They've missed block him several times.
Cooper Swaim looking to the sideline. He's got 7:18 to go in the first half. A 10-0 lead. West is in Montgomery territory. They give the ball, and Jones down to the 43-yard line. Very close.
That's a pretty good run, actually. There wasn't much there, and he kind of made it himself. I think
Aiden Alfaro again.
Yeah, and Penix, Austin Penix.
4th and about 1.5 yards. We'll see what West has here. Out of the shot, and Welch first down as he took it a straight snap back to him, and he took it for, I tell you, this number 6 is tough. Bragdon Welch, a 5'10", 185-pound senior, leading rusher for West Jessamine coming into this ball game.
They did it again, Gary. They had the short back on the right side. He looped around and led and had a great block on the edge player there.
Cooper Swaim, he sends Welch to his right. Gives to Welch inside, hit and then tackled from behind. Good play. And who's making the play there? And
get him up first.
Yeah, that's going to be Alfaro again.
Yeah, I think so.
Aiden
right.
Alfaro. Number 6. He's been all over the field tonight, Coach. We're halfway through this second quarter. 10-0 West, and they're driving. 2nd down and 7 at the 36-yard line. Back to pass to Swaim. Looking over the left side and incomplete. Trying to go to Nash Bird.
Yeah, that was a pretty good throw. It actually hit him in the hands, I believe.
Ryland Bryant in the secondary there making the play. Number 7. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 for West Jessamine, the Colts. On top right now, 10-0. Got a touchdown pass to Bird and a 28-yard field goal by Easton Earhart. That's the only scoring in the ball game, Coach. Handoff. It goes to Welch. Welch on the left side, and he barrels down. I think he got the first down with that second effort.
Gary, we've seen a lot of games, and I'm watching maybe the best offensive line blocker that I've seen all year with Wilkinson.
65.
Yes, sir.
He's a 6', 276 senior.
He explodes off the ball. He goes to the second level really well.
First down, timeout called on the field, 5:46 in the first half. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. First and 10. They got it at the 28-yard line. 5:46 to go, Coach. 10-0 West Jets on top of Montgomery County here in Mount Sterling at Cunningham Field.
Nice job putting the motion.
Pitch around the right side and hit, and Welch is going to be dropped. And a nice play coming in there making it was Caleb Jackson, inside linebacker for Montgomery County.
Yeah, that was a nice play, and it was, it's a tough tackle to make there. He lined up on those legs and made a great tackle.
He did.
They're running trips to the left again now.
Trips to the left.
They like to come back. There you go.
Handoff goes to Welch. He gets down inside the 25, and he stopped, and making the play there was Gunnar Toy, the middle linebacker.
Yeah, I think they got a block in the back maybe on what to see.
Block in the back, I think you're right, Coach. You saw that good. Good pickup.
Yep. You can't do that.
Can't do the 5:12 to go. 10-0 West Jazz holding on to this 10-point lead over Montgomery County at homecoming night at Montgomery County.
And it's beautiful. And by the way, Gary, that was really nice the way the athletic director took care of us. Got us parked a real nice place.
Yeah.
Just super people over here.
Really great people. Yeah, Dustin Luker. Back to pass, and it's caught and then dropped right there at the 26-yard line. It's caught by Harden. And who made the let's see who made the play there.
I'm pretty sure it was 19, so
22 and 19.
Yeah.
And 19 right there, and that's going to be Claycamp.
Yeah.
Graham Claycamp.
That was
third down and 8 for West at the 26. Back to pass. Sets it up over the middle of Harden. Down to the 18-yard line. He's got the first down as making the stop. Coming up making the hit was Gabe Tipton, but he got the first down, Coach.
Gabe Tipton and Caleb Jackson again on another tackle.
First down to the 18-yard line. 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. Quarterback gives now to the fullback. He's hit down to the 17-yard line. That's going to be Welch. And then he's hit. And remember, Coach, coming up at halftime, your UFOs, Coach, unheralded football overachievers. You got a couple of good ones from Montgomery County and West Jessamine.
And I hope, if we get lucky, we might have an interview too.
Well, it's going to be after the half.
Sometime in the second half.
Yeah, in the second half. Maybe with a homecoming going, right?
Yeah. That'll be fun. Okay, they're a little different backfield look here, Gary. They split those backs.
Nasper split out to the right. Jones goes in motion.
There he is.
Throws to him out of the backfield. Jones at 10, the 5, touchdown. As he threw out of the backfield to Caleb Jones, and he walked into the end zone, Coach. 15-yard touchdown. It's 16-0. West Jess leading Montgomery County.
Gary, do you remember earlier in this game, they threw to the outside receiver when they ran that flare? They ran that same thing, the flare. And I said, they're going to come back to that flare because that's what's open.
Yep.
And, boy, they hit it, and he's gone.
3:37 to go in the first half, and it's 16-0. West Jess on top. Earhart with the extra point. It's up, and it is good. 3:37 in the first half. 17-0. West Jess on top of Montgomery. We'll be back after this timeout on the Mingua Beef Jerky UK Sports Medicine Game of the Week. Montgomery County, Cunningham Field, and West Jessamine is comfortably with the lead. Here's the kick. Montgomery lets it bounce through the 20, picked up, and returned up to the 23-yard line by Montgomery County. Owens, the return.
Yeah, number 9, Pinkston, made the tackle. Again, he's another one of those solid players, Gary. He's 5'11", 165-pound junior. They have a lot of good juniors on this team.
Yeah, there's just 3 minutes and a half to go in the first half. Montgomery County has got nothing on the board, 17 for West Jess, 17-0. Montgomery County has had opportunities, though, Coach, in the ball game. They were driving down to the 15-yard line, fumbled. Turnovers have really cost them.
They have. They got to hold on to their wallet because they're losing a lot of money here.
And they got Jacob Gum, quarterback, and behind him is Landon Wilson, 5'8", 165 senior. Back to pass. Those are deep downfield, and it's going to be caught and he fumbles it out of there. And what are they going to call, Coach?
I don't know, but 21 should jump on the ball, but I think it's an incomplete pass. We don't have a good look at it because his back's to us.
No, they really complete down to the 34-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. We did see that again.
They're saying he caught the ball.
He caught it, took
Hampton caught it.
A couple steps.
They might have said.
Oh, no. That was a fumble.
Well, they said he had to catch, and they gave it to Hampton. You know, when you're down 17-0, you need all the breaks you can get, Coach.
Yeah. It was a nice throw by the quarterback.
They got a break there. It was caught by Jeremy Hampton. Here's fake to Wilson. Throws it down the right side, and a caught by Tipton. And then he loses it after he caught it. Let's look at this. See this again, Coach.
Oh, nice hit.
He was hit hard. That was a big hit put on. And, Coach, that was Lincoln Kaufman.
Big Lincoln Kaufman came in there, 5'11", 200 pounds, like a bullet.
Absolutely. So 2:56 in the first half of Montgomery trying to get on the board here, Coach.
You know, Gary, these two are 5A teams, but it almost looks like they don't like each other because they're hitting all over the field.
Second down at the 34-yard line, tipped in motion. Back to pass is Gum. And he is going to be knocked down and sacked.
Yeah, again, big number 54 for West Jessamine got up.
Cash Thompson.
Yeah.
And, you know, talking to the coach of West, Scott Marsh, he said these three senior linemen, Cash Thompson, I.J. Wilkinson, Connell Sharp, he's really good up front. And he's right, they are really good up front.
Yeah, he's also a big dude, I'll tell you. I think he's like 6'4" or something.
Loss of about 3. Quarterback Gum, back in the pocket, rolls to the right, throwing it, set and throw, and it's incomplete as he's trying to go downfield to Jeremy Hampton.
Yeah, coach is not happy with it. I don't know what that means, but it means try to catch the ball or throw the ball better because coach on the sideline wasn't happy at all.
So it's 4th down, and Montgomery County at the 37-yard line, 4th and about 13. And let's see what they dial up on this fourth down with 2:06 to go in the half. They're trying to get on the scoring column. Coach, it was a nice catch by Hampton to get them down here, but they haven't done much since they got here.
Yeah, this is a bad situation here because you're too close to punt it. This would be a good place for a quick kick.
Quarterback rolling right, throws it down the middle, and I think that might be some interference. Tipton was broken up there and some contact, but they don't throw the flag, Coach.
Yeah, when their feet tangle up, they never call a penalty on that. When their feet tangle up, if his hands aren't on them and they just trip over each other's feet, then they're not going to call that. Maybe they would in the pros, but not in high school.
Well, Tipton was sure hoping they would. He was the intended receiver.
There we are, the Whitaker Bank
inside the
mobile studio.
Yep.
We're in that place right there.
Yep, we're inside there calling the game on the 77-inch TV. West Jessamine throws over the middle.
Nice.
Got their man, and he's down to the 40-yard line. Catch was made by Drew Harden.
Another good throw.
Cooper Swaim, he throws a good football. His coach told me that. He said Swaim throws a really good ball.
Well, he throws a quick release, too.
Gives now to Welch. Hit at the 38. Making the hit there. That was made, Coach, and it was number 40, Gunnar Toy, the 5'11", 230-pound sophomore middle linebacker.
Oh, come on. That's the best name for a linebacker.
Gunnar Toy.
Gunnar Toy on
Yeah.
a tackle.
Yeah.
He could be a wrestler or something.
First down. Back in the pocket. Swaim fires right side and almost intercepted.
Oh, no.
He just couldn't quite hold on to it.
No.
Landon Wilson.
Landon wants that one back, Gary. It's like the ball was thrown to him.
Yep.
That's too bad.
Third
he
down.
really wanted that one.
With 1:14 here in the half. West is up 17-0. Roberts Insurance, Joe and John Roberts. Sutherland Chevrolet. Don Gabber and the staff down to Sutherland. They got some beautiful cars down there right at Main Street and 27. Sutherland Chevrolet. Minute 14, and Swaim back throws it over to got his man to the 25 and tackled at the 22-yard line. That was complete. He threw that to Cooper Wiley, the tight end.
That was a route. That was the best route run. I happened to be watching him closely. He took the defensive back in and then broke back outside for a great route.
Swaim is to Welch. Welch bounces outside, breaks a tackle to the 15-yard line. Flag down.
Penalty on this one.
This might go back. 17-0. Remember, recap the scoring for the fans watching at home.
Wait a minute. Gary, we need to see the white hat. That was sideline warning. We've seen all West Jessamine. First, they led off with a field goal, Gary, after a nice drive. We got a timeout here.
15-yard line, and let's recap the scoring. It started with Earhart kicking a 28-yard field goal, then a touchdown pass to Nash Bird of 15 yards, and then another screen. He threw that time to Caleb Jones, and he walked into the end zone, Coach. Another screen pass, so that's the scoring in the ball game, and now West Jess trying to add to their 17-0 lead.
Yeah, Montgomery County's running a 3-4 defense now. They started out in a 4-3, trying to make sure they tried to stop the run, but that ball's been in the air so much they've dropped back into a 3-4 look, which I like. Maybe 3-5, depends on what the coach calls it. But I like that defense because what you're counting on is your linebackers to take away some of those short routes.
There's just seconds left here in the first half, King. How much time is left? 53 seconds. 53 seconds in the first half. West Jess with Cooper Swaim and Bragdon Welch in the backfield. Swaim back to pass. Throws it, and it's caught. And no, it wasn't caught. He turned around and dropped the ball. Drew Harden. He had it for a moment, turned around as he was trying to run upfield. He dropped it.
Harden is another one of those sophomores. He wants that one back too. You got to catch the ball first. That's what, isn't that what the receivers coaches tell you right away?
Yep.
Catch it first, then run.
This time he's got receivers split out to on both sides. He's got Wiley out there to the left. He's got Nashburg to the right side. Also out to the left is Drew Harden with Jones behind the quarterback. Back to pass. Throws it out to Jones. Another screen pass. Jones to the 10 and down to the 9-yard line.
They're killing him with that little flare pass action. But watch the quarterback's eyes. The quarterback doesn't look at him. He looks down the field right away, looks like he's going there, and then turns back quickly and throws the ball to his receiver.
Tipton helped out on that play that time defensively, the right defensive end.
Caleb Jones is a little bit shooken up on that play, but he ran a great route again and catches the ball with his hands. Super. That's a play call. That's an excellent play call.
At the 8-yard line, Swain back throws it in the corner, and it's going to be a touchdown. Clay Camp. No, that's Cooper Wiley. Cooper Wiley.
We caught the ball right on the goal line, so the ball is over the goal. Watch this. Boom. Ball's on the goal line. Touchdown. Excellent job. Good job with the camera work out there, guys.
And Wiley made the touchdown catch. It's 23-0, trying to make it 24-0 here before halftime. Good job by the holder to get the ball around there. And Earhart with the kick. That's a good job by the holder. So 24-0. West Jess on top of Montgomery County. Here's that great hold again by the holder. Brought the ball around 24-0.
That was Luke Allen.
Yeah, 24 West Jessamine, nothing for Montgomery County. We'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back to WKYT, BOK 365. Gary Ball, Mike Meehan, the king of string. Kicked by West Jess, goes down to Montgomery, and they dive one of them at the 25-yard line, Coach.
Yeah, that was a good, smart move. Jackson Sparks, that ball was rolling. He was hoping it would go out of bounds to get the ball on the 35-yard line, but it did not. It scooted right down the sideline in bounds, and he fell on it.
Montgomery's only got a shot for maybe a couple of plays with 23 seconds to go. Down 24-0, Coach, to this West Jessamine ball club.
Yeah, and you know what? It's not so much what they're doing, it's what they're not doing, and that's holding on to the football. They've got some good receivers. They have good players in the backfield.
Montgomery County's got brand new jerseys tonight. Back to Joe.
Gum is going to take a knee. Brand new jerseys tonight for Montgomery. Is that what you're saying, King?
Yeah,
brand new jerseys.
Now, why is there a penalty on this? The white hat threw the referee threw the flag.
You tell me, Coach. You got the rules book, I don't.
I'll get with it, but that's illegal participation, I believe, but I don't know how. I didn't see it. Look at him, he's stay off the field. They're getting a little frustrated, Gary.
Wouldn't you, Coach?
Yeah, but you know.
24-0. Quarterback takes the knee. And the clock will just run out. 7 seconds. And at halftime, we'll have the UFOs from Coach Meehan here at Montgomery County's Cunningham Field. Homecoming. West Jessamine is spoiling homecoming right now, leading Montgomery County 24-0 on the Mingua beat Jerky. UK Sports Medicine High School Game of the Week here in Mount Sterling. We'll be back after this timeout.
Back to beautiful Cunningham Field on the campus of Montgomery County High School. This is a beautiful facility, as you can see on the screen. Excellent. They run everything really well here. We're really impressed with the way they do things. They've been kind to us and gave us a good spot, and we're enjoying the game, even though Montgomery County, they're not enjoying the game very much. But again, it's been a game of fumbles and penalties, and you can't do that when you're playing against a good team. Montgomery County is a much better team than this score shows. I've seen them on film. They can execute. They just need to get some stick 'em on their hands or something. Well, again, welcome back. This is Mike Meehan, and one of the things that I do, and those of you watching, you have to understand. After 34 years of coaching, there's a lot of X's and O's and Jimmys and Joes. But the one thing that I always was impressed with were people who helped out the program, either players, they can be managers, trainers, they can be a custodian, booster club president, whatever. They do an awful lot for the team, but get very little credit for what they do. What you're seeing on the screen is homecoming, and this is an exciting time for these young ladies. We'll let you know who the queen is when the time comes. First of all, I want to start with West Jessamine's UFO, their unheralded football overachiever. Their UFO is senior Connell Sharp, number 58. Connell is one of the most genuine individuals you will ever meet, said Coach John Marsh. He's totally team-oriented and a great role model and mentor for the younger players. He is also the epitome of a student athlete. Connell has devoted himself to service by leading service work at the Thompson Hood VA Center. By the way, I'm familiar with that in Wilmore. And helping at Justin's place, a horse therapy center in Jessamine County. There's several of those horse therapy centers that I've seen. In fact, they were mentioned on TV a couple times. It's pretty amazing. On top of all this, like Gary Ball said earlier, he's received a perfect score of 36 on his ACT. 36 on the ACT. As of now, he plans to attend to play football at MIT. Obviously, he has many other schools looking at him. And Gary, guess what MIT, their mascot is? Tim the Beaver. So, you know why? MIT is an engineer school. What are beavers really good at? Engineering, building dams, etc. So congratulations to John Marsh's pick for his UFO is unheralded football overachiever Cornell Sharp. Now let's take a look at Montgomery County. Their UFO, Coach Mike Kaba decided his UFO is a player. Todd Baker is he's not a player. He's the Booster Club president or treasurer. Todd Baker is the Booster Club treasurer and the quarterback club. Coach says, when I took over 4 years ago, he was president. During COVID years, they didn't do anything. They weren't allowed to do anything. But he kept the Booster Club afloat. He has not had a son on the team in 5 years, but has stayed very active in the WB club. He has helped to revive the quarterback club to help with feeding the teams, gear for their players, game day equipment, and anything else the program has any need for. He also helps with our end-of-season banquet. And add all that, he's also the youth leader at the Living Water Church. So Montgomery County coach Michael Kaba picked Todd Baker, the Booster Club treasurer, jack of all trades, for his UFO's unheralded football overachiever.
And Coach, we need to give a shout out tonight to Ryan and Ashley Tyson. They're part of the Crown Trophy gang. They run Crown Trophy, provide the plaques for King and I on all the years on the Scholastic Ball Report, which, by the way, is final now. We had the final show last Sunday, Coach. What did you think of the final show?
Oh, I enjoyed it. I really did. My wife and I watched it, and little tears coming to the eyes there, seeing you go bye-bye, you know. It's one of those things you get so accustomed to getting up in the morning and watching your show because, like I always said, you feature not only the athletes, but you also feature the academic stars. Yeah, and talking about the Tysons, let me tell you, you go into that place, they're going to help you. Yep. If you're a little confused about what to get, they're going to set you straight.
Were you confused when you went in there, Coach?
I was.
Well, they helped you out, didn't they?
They really did.
Ryan and Ashley Tyson. We really appreciate what they do, what they did for Scholastic Ball Report and on VOK when we did the radio on that station, Coach. We've got all our MVP plaques from those guys, and they provide them to Pret Spin as well, Coach. Ryan and Ashley Tyson, big promoters. And want to thank Whitaker Bank, Uniquely Kentucky, Elmer Whitaker, Clark's Pump and Shop, Return, Refresh, Refuel, Crown Trophy. There you go right there, Hallway Feeds. And, you know, Howard Real Estate since 1974. That's, 50 years? Lexington Diagnostic. Mingua Beef Jerky, a sponsor. Curtis Mackley and all the gang. Mingua Beef Jerky. Rafferty's over in Hamburg. You love that stuff, don't you, Coach?
The open-faced prime rib sandwich.
Roberts Insurance, Joe and John Roberts. Sutherland Chevrolet. They're in Nicholasville on Main Street, right at the corner of 27 and Main Street. And, you know, you can't go wrong with Sutherland Chevrolet, Coach.
Very exciting time for these young ladies here. Very exciting time. And daddies, you see the daddies walking out with some of the girls. And that's just one of the best times of high school is homecoming day. We got a principal coming in. We're watching the same as you are. They're bringing the principal in. I think he's going to present the queen. Let's see. Can't quite hear what's going on the field. Got the band back there. The West Jessamine fans still hanging around. They still got faith.
24-0. West Jessamine leading Montgomery County here in the at halftime, and it is homecoming, so they're announcing the homecoming court.
All right, there you go. That's the freshman queen. freshman up. Let's call him Princess, Gary.
Representing the sophomore class.
Now we got the sophomore class, Princess, coming up. We're going to be taking a break here real quick, but we promise you we'll let you know if we do that before the Queen. We'll let you know who it is.
There's a sophomore, so the junior class will be coming up.
Representing the junior class, Miss Kaylee Jackson.
How do you pick? I mean, look at all these young ladies. They're just beautiful. Parents are proud. Now we got the senior. We got the Queen.
Representing the senior class, Miss Mia Escalante.
That's who's representing the senior class. And now they're going to introduce the Queen.
Who you going for, Charlie?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the homecoming queen for 2025 is Miss Mary Allison Stecker.
And there's your Queen. We're going to talk to her at some point in the second half, Coach.
We're going to try to get her up here sometime maybe in the third quarter and have a little conversation with her and find out how excited she is.
So
lovely lady.
Mary Allison Steger. Montgomery County homecoming queen, Mary Allison Steger. We'll be back 24-0. West Jessamine on top of Montgomery County. We'll be back at this timeout here at the Cunningham Field in Mount Sterling.
For participating in this week's homecoming activities. One more time for your 2025 homecoming queen, Miss Mary Allison Steger and her board. And a big thank you to the Montgomery County High School Marching Band for playing all of our representatives onto the field this evening.
Cute little girl. Is it dead? I know it's right dead. Oh man, that's a heck of a feeling.
Yeah, it is.
He's like, oh, my baby girl. What do you say?
No, he's a pretty non-emotional dude. Oh, that's a good picture. That's the principal's little girl, and I don't know who the other little girl is. I'll be back.
Ain't got no time. Yep, 2 minutes.
Welcome back to this beautiful field. Look at that emblem on the field,
Yeah.
Gary Ball.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Cunningham Field here at Montgomery County High School in beautiful Mount Sterling, Kentucky. Really nice community, good people here. We got a 24-0 score, West Jessamine.
I want to give a kudos to the athletic director who was really helpful with the setup of King's truck here and with our coming into the ballpark. And I want to tell you, Dustin Luker is really A1 in my book, Coach.
He is. He was very helpful to all of us and pretty amazing. Maybe when we get a chance, William can get one of the videographers up there to show our mobile unit here again, because it looks pretty good sitting there outside
yeah,
the
they
stadium.
did show it, didn't they?
Yeah, I'd like to see that again.
Yeah.
And then mention our videographers. We got 2 good ones up there.
Oh, my
in the
God.
press
They're the
box.
best in the business.
They
Joe
are.
Allen and Tori Bailey. You want me to stick my hand out, Coach?
Yeah, well, that's an old. I think that's. Yeah, you probably could.
Is that a live shot?
Yeah, that's us. We're right there inside that
Hold it,
building.
guys. Hold it. I'm gonna go to the. They didn't let me stick my hand out. I was going to stick my hand out.
Gary Ball wants to stick his hand out and say hello, but you know we're in here with the King of Stream, and he runs a tight ship, so he don't want us messing around too much. So, but we have a good time. Gary, I got to tell you, I really enjoy working with you. I appreciate what you do for high school sports. There should be awards out there for you, and I'm sure there will be in the future. But your show was good. It was always good. And it's a lot of fun what we do.
Yeah.
And I love high school football.
I know you do. You coached it for, 34 years?
34 years.
And now you're doing broadcast. How many years did we do games on VLK?
Well,
at least 10.
Yeah, because we started, I think we started doing VLK in 2009 maybe.
Okay.
Maybe 10.
Okay.
So let's just say 2010. And then we did that about 8 or 9 years for sure.
And now we've been with King for at least 8 or 9 years, maybe 10 years. But it's fun, Coach. We'll get to bring the folks at home watching on KYT, 365 BLK, and watching this game. Get to bring them home. Football and basketball. A 2-year agreement we have with WKYT, Coach.
That's awesome, and I appreciate them very, very much for what they're doing. Just allowing people. I've got people right now watching it on KYT, and then I've got like my son in San Antonio, Texas, and his family. They're watching it on the internet on Prep Spin.
Right.
So that's pretty neat.
Is that Ben?
Ben and Alicia.
Take a break.
His children.
West Jazz 24, Montgomery County nothing. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky UK Sports Medicine Game of the Week.
I'm so glad to be a part of the Mingua family. For 30 years, Mingua Beef Jerky has given us the finest cuts of hand-sliced beef jerky right here in Paris, Kentucky. I love it so much they gave me my own locker. When I'm in the studio or on the go, Mingua Beef Jerky makes the perfect snack. Don't let yourself get hungry. Enjoy Mingua Beef Jerky, serving Kentucky since 1994. Mingua meat sticks make you quicker, happier, and keep you at the top of your game. At ABC 36, this on-the-go snack keeps us energized with 2 flavors to choose from, mild and teriyaki. These low-carb, high-protein meat sticks will get you through your hectic day. Delicious and convenient, these healthy Mingua snacks are packed full of goodness. The ABC 36 team is fueled by Mingua Beef Jerky.
If you're dealing with a sports injury, UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. Ranked as high performing by US News and World Report, the same physicians who take care of UK athletes are here to offer expert sports medicine care for you and your family. UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, official healthcare provider for the KHSAA.
I'm rolling on empty. Holla if you feel me. Gotta make a pit stop. Got my boys Carr and Robinson rolling with me. I pump my gas. I grab my snacks. I'm saving cash with my Clark's pump and shop app. I pump and shop. I pump and shop. I use the app to pump and shop.
Use Clark's Pump and Shop app to earn rewards and save big.
Use the app to pump and shop.
All right, Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah! It's a family tradition. Only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials: gas, drinks,
And snacks!
Clark's Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually be the secret.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
You're gonna get it.
Well, I thought you meant my math teacher now. Mr. Looker is my favorite math teacher.
Okay. Okay, good.
And you're a senior, so
Yes.
have you thought about college?
I have. Right now I'm thinking about UK and Moorhead.
I went to UK.
Nice.
graduate of UK, also a UK football player right here to my left.
Awesome.
Played there. What years you play at UK, Coach?
It's ancient, Gary. Ancient. Way back in the 60s. So.
And we're talking to Mary Allison Steger, Montgomery County. You guys are falling a little bit short on the score right now, but anything can happen in the second half.
Well, yeah, sure.
Oh, really? It can. And we've seen it happen before. You have a really good attitude. Tell me a little bit about you're a senior. What are your classes like now?
My classes are actually really easy this year. I have a Moorhead math class. That's probably the hardest one, but the rest are cake. I'm sorry, I just hit your mic. They're all super fun. I have a lot of friends in them, so I'm really happy with my classes this year.
Well, good. And your parents? Are they here tonight?
They are. They're both here. My dad walked me out tonight.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's
Very
great.
nice.
That's great.
Awesome.
That's what, high school football is all about. Homecoming queen, homecoming. Do you have a dance here at the
We
school?
do. We have it tomorrow.
Okay, the dance tomorrow, Coach. I mean, that's what it's all about.
Look at those bright eyes. Look at those bright eyes, Gary. I'll tell you what, man, this is awesome.
Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what. When they were coming out, there was a whole lot of people in that court, and they all have a lot of class and skill. There you go.
They do.
We're seeing you being.
My dad couldn't stop crying for the picture, but.
I see. He's a little teary-eyed
He is a
out
little
there.
teary-eyed.
And what's your father's name?
My father's name is Mark.
Mark.
Mark Steger.
Mark Steger. And here at Montgomery County, my aunt lived over here for a long time. Lived right up off the bypass. My aunt.
Oh, really?
Now she lives in Bath County. But I was over here quite a bit to visit her, and I love Mount Sterling.
I do too. I love a small town. We do so much with our community, and it's awesome. The parade last night was so much fun. So I'm just glad our community gets together to do those things.
Well, let me ask you this: what do you have to say from your heart? What do you have to say to your school and the people that picked you to be the homecoming queen?
I still feel like I'm in a dream. I'm just so grateful for all of them, and just even the people who didn't vote for me. I'm grateful for everyone I know at the school.
Well, I remember going to the Boone County. I was in the homecoming court, and we didn't win, but I was in the homecoming court. But I remember riding the car down and going down on the field when I was a senior in high school. That's just a magical moment. It really is.
It really is. It was so much fun.
Well, thank you for joining us here. We appreciate it, and look forward to a better half for Montgomery County.
Let's hope so. Thank you all so much for having me.
Thank you.
And real quick, who's this young lady behind us here?
That's the librarian, Lucy Razor.
Lucy, thanks for bringing her up. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
No,
And he's got you on that camera right
Oh,
there.
there she is. There's Lucy.
Yeah.
Lucy
There.
did a good job of transporting the queen to
Yeah.
us.
Thank y'all very much. We really appreciate you coming up, and let's look forward to a better second half.
Yes, sir. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. That's Mary Allison Steger, the homecoming queen here. We'll come back. We still got about a minute and a half to go on the Clark's Pumping Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Thank you all.
Okay, let's keep it right here. I'm sorry. I thought we had a break. And, Coach, it's really nice to meet these homecoming queens, but I tell you what, they make me feel old, Coach.
Yeah, it does. But you know what? Every student that we've talked to in this building, in this mobile studio, they're articulate, kind, nice, smart people. I'm just impressed with all the young people that we've talked to.
As I put the lid back on my Mountain Dew so I don't splash it all on my charts. You know, this game, Montgomery County's had their opportunities, but they keep shooting themselves in the foot, Coach.
Well, let's see what they do. And just, let me tell you, if you've never been a coach, half times are really, really fast. Even home
what
time.
kind of adjustments are you making, Coach?
Well, what you do is the players go in and you give them a minute to get something to drink and do whatever. But the coaches meet outside usually. And my job as a head coach is to say, okay, our defense has not been good this half. You go first. Offense will go second, or vice versa. And then you try to straighten out the problems. Well, what's the problem they have on offense? Holding on to the football.
Yep.
So they just got to concentrate on that. I think they're a good enough team to get into this game. Their passing game is decent. Throw the short passes, throw the screens, get into the game slowly. Don't try to get it all at once because you'll never be able to do that. And then play good defense. They've got defensive players.
So Earhart will have it teed up at the 40-yard line. They'll be kicking to Montgomery County. Montgomery County will try to get some offense going here. Second half. They moved the ball down on the one drive, got it to the 15-yard line. They fumbled the ball to West Jess. Here's a short kick. Bounces at the 20. Picked up there and returned and flipped back, and it's going to be fumbled and recovered right there at the 17-yard line. And a recovery made. Coach, that was Cooper Wiley who got it.
I cannot tell you how disappointing that is. Why flip the ball? The ball was rolled kick. See, that ball's cold. He can't even get a good grip on it. And then one thing you learned about laterals, and that was a lateral, do not throw it in the face of the person catching it. Hit him right in the chest.
So they'll have 17 yards to go for a touchdown to go up 31-0, Coach. This is having the earmarks of a running clock, Coach.
Yeah, it does. It really does, and that's sad because that's a backbreaker there. We'll see. Sometimes you can turn around, get angry, and get a good defensive play. Let's see.
Cooper Swain fakes to Welch. Back to pass, and it's going to be a touchdown as he throws it to Wiley, the tight end. Makes it 30-0 now with 11:51 to go in the third quarter.
I think Mr. Wiley at 6'2", 185, he's a senior. He's got a future. He's got a future coming. I'd love to know if he has any college aspirations because he's got the size and the hands.
After the fumble recovery, the first play, they throw to Wiley for the touchdown.
Nice pass by the quarterback. Defense was still a little bit unprepared, shook up.
Kick by Earhart is up, and it's good. 31-0. West Jess over Montgomery County here in Mount Sterling. We'll take a break, come back after this. 11:51 to go in the third.
All right, that was very, very disappointing for Montgomery County. An opportunity to start the second half off, and a bad lateral fumble, and then an immediate touchdown.
Makes it 31-0. West Jess on top. Here's a kick, and it's going to be taken right at the 30. That's where jump on the football right there. And let's see, that was number 18 jumping on the ball right there, Coach. Number 18.
Yeah, Jackson Sparks.
Jackson Sparks.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Don't try to pick those things up. You get good field position on the 31-yard line. That's pretty good. Now, settle down, get some pride. It's homecoming.
We talked to the homecoming queen, Mary Allison Steger.
Lovely lady. Lovely young lady.
Bright future, Coach.
Yep.
Looking at UK or Moorhead. Quarterback Gum gives to the second man, diving up to the 34-yard line. And let's see, the ball carrier was Wilson, Landon Wilson.
We talked to the athletic director, and you talked to the coach, and they mentioned a couple of people on West Jessamine's defense to keep an eye on. And one of them, I believe, was number 24. And Nash Bird. He is everywhere. He gets a little into the game, I tell you.
And it's second down, about 7 yards. Quarterback fakes, back to pass, and it's going to be intercepted at the 40. Jones down inside the 30-yard line. That was picked off there by Caleb Jones.
Yeah, he telegraphed that pass, looked at him all the way. He had two receivers in there, which means two defensive backs were in that same area too.
So Jones takes it down Where'd they mark him at, Coach? I didn't see where the ball was marked.
Yeah.
I know he intercepted at the 40.
Yeah.
Marked it at the 27-yard line. So that's where West will have it. A touchdown here. We got a running clock, Coach.
Yeah, explaining the running clock is very simple. They're not going to stop that clock unless there's timeouts or penalties.
Or injury.
Well, of course.
Cooper Swain gives to Welch down to the 18-yard line, about 8 or 9 yards.
And he's a hard running
Welch, and he's stopped there. And who else? Alfaro. Alfaro's been all over the field tonight.
Yeah, he has been.
Second down and 2. West Jessamine 31, Montgomery County nothing. On homecoming night here at Mount Sterling's Cunningham Field.
There's that short back again. See the lineman?
Out of the pistol, Welch takes it down for the first down. Took the direct snap.
I love it. They put that big lineman out there.
Wildcat.
Yeah, he put that big lineman out there.
That's Cameron Thorpe, 6'2", 285.
And what he does, he either blocks out or down. And that time he probably should have blocked out, but he blocked down, and he's been all over that defense all night.
Jackson Birch is 6'2", 306-pound sophomore. You see him 77 right there. Tackle. Goes left side, and as he tried to run it upfield, Bird forgot one thing, Coach, the football.
Yeah, the pigskin was there on the field, and he's still running upfield.
It was a good pass, too.
Yeah, it was. Again, I know I've said this before, and maybe you get tired of hearing it, but watch the feet of these quarterbacks, both of them. Really good step.
I never get tired of hearing you, Coach.
Yeah,
I've heard your voice for 20 years now.
Okay.
I like hearing you. Here's a direct snap. He runs it down inside the 10, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown. Bragdon Welch.
I like him.
My goodness.
That was another really nice run.
37-0. We have a running clock now, Coach. So the second half now will be very quick.
That was one of the best runs we've seen all year because he just weaved his way through the defense.
5'10", 185 senior quarterback. Sutherland Chevrolet, Don Gabbard and his staff down in Nicholasville. Here's the Earhart kick, up and good.
We're going to look at that touchdown play again.
Yeah.
Watch the quarterback's feet. Watch him move in between these tacklers in defense. Nice cut there.
Direct snap to him.
Good. Look at that. Find a little hole, see a little daylight, as they say, and get it. Very nice.
37-0. UK Healthcare. Let's step out. We'll be back. 37-0. West Jess leading. And the kick is taken at the 15-yard line. There's Durant Owens, a young man who jumped on the football for Montgomery County, the Montgomery County Indians. At the 15-yard line, West Jets has come in here and really put a hurting on Montgomery County with the clock running, 9:10 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, a lot of it was mistakes by Montgomery County with fumbles, etc. But as I said before, West Jessamine is one of the hardest hitting teams that we've seen this year. They absolutely will blast you. They cause a lot of those fumbles.
Jacob Gum is still in the quarterback. In the full house backfield. Fakes now, rolling to the left, and he's going to be sacked back at the 5-yard line. That was Nash Bird coming in to get him.
Again, that's too much pressure. I like the way they run their defense. They get a lot of pressure from the outside, but Gary, they have 3 linebackers: Blanton, Welch, and I think Earhart, that are really good at covering from sideline to sideline.
And Bird made that play. Sacked the quarterback all the way back to the 15-yard line. West Jess up 37-0 here over Montgomery County. Mount Sterling.
Man, you got your back to the goal line. This is tough.
Give to the big fullback. He runs hard up to the 17-yard line. That is going to be, is that the young man we talked about, Adrian Alfaro?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Alfaro takes it up. He runs hard, Coach.
He runs hard. He's got good size, and he does. That Alfaro's a senior again. He's 215 pounds.
Pick up about 12 yards.
Yep. I bet he's tough in the weight room by the looks of him.
Alfaro in the backfield with Gabe Tipton. Quarterback gives to him up the middle, running hard, 24-yard line. Alfaro, he makes the carry.
You got to feed the beast, Gary.
Feed the beast.
That's right. I like this kid.
Montgomery County, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, Cunningham Field, Coach. They call it here.
Very impressive. Looks like I don't know the history of this turf, but it looks like it's a relatively new turf, because I'm seeing the little black rubber pieces kick up every once in a while.
Every time I say Montgomery County, I think of one of the Dan Manley is one of the radio voices of Montgomery County. I think he's retired now, but he's probably in the building though. The athletic director told me he'd probably be here. So Dan Manley, a great guy, Coach.
What are they waiting for?
That should be fairly soon.
Timeout, Montgomery County, Gary.
Timeout. 6:18 to go in the third. Alfaro really demonstrative, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's a. Look at this.
Want to take a break?
All right, we'll take a break. 37-0. West Jessamine leading Montgomery County. 6:18 in the third. Running clock here at Montgomery County. We'll be back. Gum kept it for a first down. They give to Alfaro for 5 while we play up the middle, and that's going to be Tipton. And Gabe Tipton takes it up to the 41-yard line, running hard. I tell you, Tipton and Alfaro run the ball very hard, Coach.
They do, both of them. Both have good size, and they definitely run the ball hard.
Is that another timeout? We'll keep it right here, Coach. We're in Mount Sterling, Kentucky, home of Montgomery County, who went to the state tournament in basketball back in March, Sweet 16. And Montgomery County's got a nice field house for basketball.
Will you and the crew here at Prep Spin be doing the tournament this basketball season?
We're going to do the basketball on WKYT, and the King always streams Sweet 16. I do the football for the KHSA state championships and the baseball for them, and I got off the basketball about 10 years ago, Coach. It just became too many live reads for me. There's more reading than it was broadcasting, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's just too busy. There's no way.
4:49 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, with injury on the field, that's what's holding things up.
That's
but he seems to be okay. They're helping him up now.
Yep.
Looks like maybe his hand or something. We don't like to see that, but
No.
we like to see that. We like to see him get up and wander off the field there. That was actually Aiden Blanton, the junior. He's a little beat up. Looks like it might be his hand was on. Yeah, these games are tough. We may start seeing some subs in there now, Gary, especially on the West Jessamine team. So maybe if we can spot some of the numbers, we'll try to call them out when we see them.
Alfaro talking to his quarterback. Still, you got Wilkinson still in there. You got the D linemen still in there. All three D linemen. Here's a give. Off and Tipton to the 40. 35. Still going down to Tipton. Says, I want to score. Takes it down to the 23-yard line. And he's finally stopped there by Allen. Luke Allen got him on the stop.
Yeah, Luke Allen made another saving tackle here.
He wanted to score, didn't he, Coach?
Yeah. Fullback did a nice job leading through the hole. Really nice job.
Tipton running over people. Through people, over people. Trying to get Montgomery County on the scoreboard. First down.
Lincoln Kaufman jumped on him, too, at the
23-yard line. Give to Alfaro. He's to the 15. 10 and Kaufman behind. And tackled at the 5-yard line. He's shaken up.
Probably cramping.
Yep, he is. Cramping.
Yeah, he's been running hard. He's been running really hard. He's got those glow shoes on, and that's all you see is him stepping on people with them. Look at that big guy right there, Gary, number 66.
Yep. That's a center, Scooby Sutton. Scooby-Doo.
Scooby Sutton. Better known as Jacob, I think.
Coach says he's never asked him his other name, and he said he just knows him about Scooby.
That's good. You got a nickname. That's perfect.
So Montgomery's showing some life here with 3:50 to go in the third, down 37. They're trying to get on the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know what? They're showing some pride.
Yep.
And you know, you see teams, and you see it in college too. Teams will get way behind, they lay down, they just say, I just want to go home. You know, I'm worried about practice on Monday. It's going to be hard or whatever. But these guys here, they're not like that. They're showing some pride.
So, of course, injured player down with the cramps. They stop the clock. And tell the folks watching on KYT, how can you stop the clock on a running clock?
Well, timeouts will stop the clock. Injuries will stop the clock.
Right.
And penalties will stop the clock. But that's it, just about. I mean, they're just going to let it run on, and it never stops. If Montgomery County scored 35 points, that thing would still be running.
Gum gives to Tipton, sliding down to the 5 and gets in for a touchdown.
He deserves
Gabe
that.
Tipton with the score and makes it 37-6. Gabe Tipton with the touchdown for Montgomery County.
Yeah, he deserved that one. He worked hard for that all the way down the field.
He worked hard for the money, didn't he?
Yeah, he and Alfaro both. Yeah, nice cut. Pretty good blocking in there again, though.
Yep, so makes it 37-6. Austin Bromagen comes in for the extra point. Bromagen is an outstanding place kicker. He's going to go out of the hold of Jacob Gum. Gum gets it down. The kick is going to be through. 37-7. West Jessamine over to Montgomery County. 3:40 to go in the third quarter here at the Cunningham Field in Mount Sterling, Kentucky. We'll keep it right here in Mount Sterling. We've had a really good, audition, a really good work by the athletic director, Dustin Luker. There he is, I think. I think that's Dustin there talking to one of the fans there, and by the EMS.
That EMT there is eating that big piece of pizza. That looked good. Look at that. He's sitting there having a big old piece of pizza. He's on TV.
Yep.
Hey, Gary, where are we going to be next week, bud?
We're at Lexington Catholic as we're back for the Knights. Boy, I tell you, they lost that tough game to LCA, the game we saw, by a touchdown. That last-second touchdown pass, Trey King hauled it in the end zone for LCA, and they'll be up against Mercer County. Craig Easton is a Mercer County Titan football team.
Craig is quite a character. I actually hired him, and he worked with me at Dunbar when I was coaching there, and he gets into it. He really gets into the game.
Head coach now, Mercer County. They will take on Lex Cath, the Knights, next week, and then in 2 weeks we'll have a great ball game. Danville's at LCA.
Oh, that'll be a really good one.
Stonebreaker, Steve Stonebreaker in the team, and returned up the 38-yard line. Nice return there on a little pooch kick.
Yeah, Stonebreaker ran square into Jeremy Hampton, 145 pounds, and Jeremy didn't budge him at all, but he did stop the run. So,
clock winding down, 3:12 to go in the ball game, 37-7. As Montgomery County got a touchdown here, and now they're a fired up bunch, Coach.
Yeah, they actually look pretty good in that drive, especially the big backs running the football, taking turns, getting the yardage.
Caden Mason splits out to the right with Zach Pinkston. And the quarterback is Caleb Spann. He's a freshman. Spann down up to the 50 and first down. Spann takes it to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice run for sure. The secondary had to tackle him.
Bryant made the stop on the. He's a cornerback, and the problem is he's a safety coach. When a safety making a tackle, that's a problem.
Yeah, it is.
Because it means they get all the way to the secondary.
Yeah, sometimes they roll those safeties up, play a little different kind of defense where the linebacker drops back to cover.
I tell you, Coach, this Caleb Spann, this young man in the quarterback now for Cooper Swain, 6'2", 186, a freshman. There's a pass, goes over the right side to his receiver, Jaden Milford, and that's the first catch of the evening for Milford.
That was a nice pass for a freshman. Actually, nice job hitting that screen pass there.
I think we're looking at the future of West Jessamine here right now with Spann, don't you, the quarterback?
Oh, I agree. Absolutely. I like his wideouts, too. You got Milford out there. He's very talented.
Zach Pinkston.
Yeah, Pinkston and Mason.
Yep.
That's a good crew.
Cade May's a junior. Milford's a junior, and Pinkston's a junior. They're all back next year to join Spann. Freshman quarterback. Minute 19 to go in the third quarter. That's going to be a penalty against West Jessamine.
Letting the clock run through the penalties, too, unless it's something like a personal foul or whatever where they have to.
What a beautiful picture by Pratt Spann, Coach.
Yeah.
Spann, quarterback keeper. And he's down to the 40-yard line, still running, 35-yard line. Spann, I tell you, got the first down. He just will not be denied, Coach.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something else, though. Number 3, Gabe Tipton for Montgomery County, he's well coached. He played that perfectly. He actually stepped out, forced the runner to go inside him, and then peeled off and made the tackle. Just a really good job.
We're late in the third quarter. Matter of fact, that may do it for the third quarter. Third quarter ends, and it's 37-7. West Jessamine leading Montgomery County here at Mount Sterling's Cunningham Field with Coach Mike Meehan, Gary Ball, and the King of Stream, William Moorfield. We'll be back after this timeout. And to start the fourth quarter, Span gave to Hudson Brock. He went for 5, then he gave it to him the second time. He went for a couple of yards. Hudson Brock, 44, the running back in there now for West Jessamine, Coach.
Yeah, Gunner Toy in on the tackle, so they're going to take their time, Gary. This gives me an opportunity in between these plays to talk to you a little bit about you. Those of you who know Gary and know his show, it was on for 23 years, and he finally rode off into the sunset last week, and it was a tremendous show. After this play, I've got a couple questions for you.
Span keeps it, cuts it back 25, hit and drop at the 25-yard line, and coming over to hit him was Landon Wilson, the strong safety.
In 23 years of doing that show, two things. Give me the name or names of just a few people that you've run into over that time that you've talked to or worked with. And the second question is, what's one moment that you remember about the show that you'll always remember?
Well, the people were Shelvin Mack, who played pro basketball, played at Butler. He was on the show. Is that what you want to know?
Yeah.
And so you had Mason County. You had Chris Lofton. He was on the show.
Oh, he was a good one.
And players like that. And, football-wise, he did the show for 20-some years. And one player that really reminds me or makes me think of Marquez Warwick from Henry Clay.
Yeah.
Always wanted to be on the show. Here's a quarterback keeper. He's hitting upended. Always wanted to be on the show. He dreamt of being on the show from 7 to year, and then when he became a star basketball player at Henry Clay, I had him on the show. He said, "My dream has come true." That was one that I remember, very, very vividly.
Oh yeah,
Marquez Warwick, and he ended up playing at Northern Kentucky University, and then played at Missouri.
That's a great story. I know you worked with some people I know that I cared a lot for. One is Lewis Stout.
Oh yeah, Lewis Stout did the show with me originally for 8 or 9 years. Lewis helped me start the show, and unfortunately, there's a freshman bouncing off people. I said, a young man, that's about the third time he's carried the ball, Brock, and My goodness.
He's got a future.
Harrison Brock, Hudson Brock, a freshman.
He lowered his shoulder twice in that run and knocked the tackler down.
And Bridget DeVries was on the show, of course, my lovely wife. Fake to Brock. Span. Getting in trouble. Throws to the right side. Incomplete. Clock is still run, though. It's down to 8 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the ball game. 37-7. It was just a fun show to do, Coach.
Watch this run by that Brock kid.
Yeah, watch this run by Brock.
Watch the first hit low.
Watch the third hit.
1, 2, 3.
Right there.
He is going to be a stud, Coach.
Yeah, he's.
Can you imagine him his junior or senior year? He'll be running down there, scoring a lot of touchdowns and running over people.
That's
for
right. I like the way he carried the ball too. He had both hands over that ball. He covered that ball with the arms. You want to make sure that ball is secure. You got it against your bicep muscle on one arm. You lay your other arm on top of it. You put it up against your chest. High and tight is what you teach your running back. Keep it high and tight. And
there you see the backside of King, engineering, making everything look good, Coach, and sound good here at Mount Sterling at Cunningham Field. 37-7. West Jessamine on top of Montgomery County.
We had Mary Allison Steger in here. She was sitting here at the table. Got her on TV. Hopefully her family watched it and recorded it.
Well,
that's a memory.
If not, they'll be getting a tape of it from the King.
That's right.
Quarterback Caleb Spans come in to relieve Cooper Swain. You don't lose any height, 6'2". Both are 6'2". This Span kid's 186 pounds, a freshman. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. Got his man 15, tripped up. As he gets it down, Coach. And that is going to be, and that's not somebody shows up on my depth chart, but I'll quickly tell you who it is. It's
Brody
Scott.
No, that's this one.
Scott. Eli Scott.
Eli Scott, that's right.
Eli Scott, number 29. Brock still the running back with Span. Gives to Brock, and he's going to take it in, a touchdown. Brock. Touchdown as he takes it in, and it's 30. Add that, that's 43-7 now, West Jess.
Let's talk a little bit about that quarterback, Caleb Span. He is 6'2", 186. Like you said, a freshman. It looks like he has control of the team out there. It looks like he's one of those guys that has a future here.
Here's Easton Earhart. Extra point up, and it's going to be good. So 7:17 to go in the ball game. West Jess, we're going to take a look at that Brock run again.
Yeah, we will when we come back.
We'll look at it when we come back. 7:17 to go in the ball game. West Jess 44-7. Brock got the handoff here. There is straight into the hole and just walks in the end zone. That was about you could walk that one in easily, Coach.
Yeah, that was one of those really, really good plays. I'm watching. Okay, let's take a look at those two big linemen that were in there, 77 and 78, Gary. Jackson Birch, 6'2", 306, and 78 was Cameron Thorpe, 6'2", 282. There's a ton of weight in there. Another short kick all night. They're not. I don't think we've not seen a true kickoff in this game. They've been all short kicks, pooch kicks. One was caught and fumbled because of a big time hit. The player was shaken up a little bit, but I think he came back in. So
44-7. West Jess has looked very impressive tonight. West Jess, and this is a district game, Coach. for
I
both
know.
ball clubs. And Montgomery County won the district last year, first time in 26 years.
I'm going to point out that Jack Arnold is in the game out there at a receiver. He's got one of those protective helmets on. People, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're mad with their head, that there's something. He's just protecting himself. I think that's a really good idea. They've shown that they do help collisions some. You cannot completely do away with concussions. You can't, because concussions are when the brain moves inside the skull, and you're not going to put a stop to that. You can't make the brain stop moving.
Jacob Gum pitches around to Tipton, around the right side, running hard, and takes it up for first down yardage. I tell you, it's Gabe Tipton has ran the ball well. Alfaro has ran the ball well for Montgomery. Some bright signs for Montgomery County.
Yes, and Gary, I want to step back again and say something about that. Those of you parents that have kids playing football, it's an incredible increase in safety equipment, especially helmets. They've made great strides with helmets, and it's getting better and better all the time.
Levin splits out to the bottom. That's Arnold. Here's a give to Gabe Tipton. The midfield down to the 47-yard line. Tipton running hard. He's tripped up, and making the play there was one of the backup linebackers, Griffin Stewart, number 38.
And Chance Ramey got in on it too. So yeah, they got some backups in there, getting some good experience. That's good.
4 minutes, 52 seconds remaining. Clock running because of the lead, 37 points for West Jessamine. 4:42 to go in the ball game. Jacob Gum has gone the distance. Gum gives into the second man, running hard, and coach.
That was number 21.
21.
We're deep and down good. That's Austin Penix.
Austin Penix. Austin Penix. We're really deep into the Montgomery chart now, aren't we? Three deep.
But they all run hard, they all do. Every one of them.
Well, that's how they're coached, I'm sure. Montgomery County. West Jessamine here tonight in Mount Sterling, Cunningham Field. Homecoming here tonight. Quarterback. Long pass downfield.
Nice.
Got his man, turns around and takes it to the 3-yard line. Robbie Howard to catch down to the 3-yard line. There you go.
That's a good throw. Look at that throw. Nice throw.
Robbie Howard hauled it in. And
there's a penalty. Let's see what this one is. Personal foul, face mask. That's half the distance. My math says it'll be on about the yard and a half.
Check out this down marker over here. It lights up.
First down at the 2-yard line for the Montgomery County Indians. They're trying to add to it. There is the yard marker.
Battery operated light mark.
Yep.
Yard marker.
Gum gives second man through, and he's stopped just short of the goal line. Alfaro. Oh, did he cross the goal line? He did. They give him a touchdown. I thought they said he was stopped.
He deserved it.
Yeah,
Gary.
he got across the goal line.
He deserved it the way he's been running hard the whole game, playing linebacker. That's a good football player right there. There he is. Getting behind big 66. Jacob Sutton.
I'll come back to you, Tori.
2:45 to play, and Montgomery County, the extra point up, and it's Brahmagen, and it's kick is up. Was it good, Coach?
It was good.
Okay, it's 44-14, 2:45 to play here in the ball game with Coach Mike Mann. Will step out for 30 seconds here on WKYT.
There you go. All right, Joe's off.
Montgomery County is cutting this lead. It's 44-14, but West Jez will get the ball with 2:45 if they wanted to go to just run this clock out.
Yeah, they could easily do that. I think they're going to be running the football.
Okay.
Let's see if we have another squib kick. Yeah.
Robinson's kick, near sign. It's covered up at the 49-yard line, and that was a good job there and covering the ball up, and that was Brody Heath. Brody Heath, number 7, covered it up. 2:28 to go here in the ball game. Coach, it's been a great night here in Mount Sterling. We appreciate the hospitality, particularly by the athletic director, who really took care of us, and we thank Dustin Luker for sure, and all the folks here at Montgomery County High School.
Beautiful night, beautiful field, really nice halftime ceremony. Everything was good.
Sutherland Chevrolet over there in Nicholasville, Don Gabbard and staff, and there's a handoff going to the left side. I believe that's Brock again, Coach.
Yeah, they're just going to feed him.
Yeah, Brock with the carry. 1:43 to go. And West Jasmine's going to win the football game. They lead 44-14. 1:36 to go in regulation with the clock running. Brock in the backfield with Kayla Spann. Spann gives to Brock right side. And he takes it down to the 43-yard line.
I saw big number 77, Jackson Birch, 6'2", 306 in the game making a block.
1:10 to go. Third down. And Spann looking over to the West Jets sideline.
I'm sure they'll just run it here.
Under a minute to go. Takes the snap and down to the 40-yard line and drop there immediately and making the play there for Montgomery County. That was 29. That was Rowland.
Yeah, Brady Rowland. Yeah, he just slung him down. Another sophomore making a big play.
Yeah, they mentioned.
That'll be it.
That's the end of the ball game as they let the clock run out. West Jessamine will win it 44-14, Coach. Here at Montgomery County at Mount Sterling's Cunningham Field.
Yeah, I think that game was all West Jessamine. I think Montgomery County at the end came back, got a few things done, but West Jessamine, they just took advantage of all the fumbles and miscues.
Yep.
And won that game in the first half.
So West Jessamine victorious 44-14. We'll be back here on WKYT's 365. Be okay after this timeout. Thanks to Rafferty's and UK Healthcare, the Minky Beef Jerky Game of the Week. We're back here at Mount Sterling's Cunningham Field, where tonight West Jessamine came in here and knocked Montgomery County off 44-14. And Coach, West Jessamine looked good from the start, and they got a good quarterback and Cooper Swain. And I really think West Jessamine is going to be a good opponent in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they've got a lot of skill. You're right about the quarterback. I like him. Defensively, they're strong also, Gary.
They really are strong. They win at 44-14. Want to thank, of course, all the folks who made this broadcast possible. Joe Allen, Tori Bailey, right?
Yeah.
And William Warfield, the King of Stream, and Mike Meehan, the coach Meehan. And this Gary Ball, the final score, West Jessamine 44, Montgomery County High School 14. Until next week with the Game of the Week, thanks for listening tonight to Mingua Beef Jerky, UK Sports Medicine.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Mingua meat sticks make you quicker, happier, and keep you at the top of your game. At ABC 36, this on-the-go snack keeps us energized with 2 flavors to choose from, mild and teriyaki. These low-carb, high-protein meat sticks will get you through your hectic day. Delicious and convenient, these healthy Mingua snacks are packed full of goodness. The ABC 36 team is fueled by Mingua Beef Jerky.